New details, meanwhile, surrounding that Singapore Airlines flight that hit extreme turbulence on Tuesday, killing one man and injuring dozens more. Passengers and crew were left bleeding and bruised after being thrown around the cabin, some of them slamming into the plane's ceiling. Look at this damage. You can't even imagine that something like this would happen from turbulence, but this is real. The damage so extensive. Overhead bins were smashed open, the ceilings breaking apart. NewsNation's Alicia Nieves has the latest. Alicia, some of those passengers just arrived in Singapore.
Good morning, Adrian. We have been told up to 211 passengers, 18 crew members that were on board. About 140 of those people have made it on a relief flight and are now in Singapore, their initial destination. About 79 of the people on board, 6 crew members, they are still in Bangkok, where that flight had to make an emergency landing because of that severe turbulence. As you noted, dozens of people were injured, about 70 in total. And of course, one man lost his life. We now know that man is a 73-year-old man from the UK. This, as you can see in the video there, was just a terrifying experience. Really, what we know from it is that about 3 hours before this flight was able to actually land, or was supposed to land, in Singapore, that's when it encountered this severe turbulence. Passengers say that crew members were in the middle of food service when suddenly, just within a few seconds, the fasten seatbelt sign was turned on and the plane dipped about 6,000 feet within just a few minutes, according to airline officials. Here's actually one soundbite, or one kind of way that a passenger experienced this situation.
Anybody who were standing, especially the people within the lavatories, and were the most injured from what I've seen. But I saw people from across the aisle just like going completely horizontal, hitting the ceiling and landing back down in like really awkward positions.
Again, the plane had to make an emergency landing in Bangkok. It was able to do so safely within minutes. And as you can see in this video, airport officials and emergency officials were already in place to tend to those injured. I mean, the video here shows immediately people in stretchers and backboard, just kind of speaking to the severity of the injuries. The most severe injuries seem to happen to other passengers or even crew members who did not manage to get a seatbelt on fast enough in time. Especially, remember, the crew members, they did not get their seatbelts on because they were in the middle of food service. I'll share something from another passenger, and Andrew Davies from the UK, who was actually on that flight but managed to get off safely without injuries. He says, if anything, this flight in particular, this experience in particular, highlights one thing for him: the importance of wearing your seatbelt at all times throughout the flight. And I think that's really a sage reminder, especially as we're just days away from one of the busiest travel seasons of the year, Memorial Day weekend. This Memorial Day weekend expected to be the busiest in nearly 2 decades. And we know from airline officials that 40%, almost 40% of all flight injuries are related to turbulence.
Alicia, we want to thank you for this reporting, such an important story. And we also want to welcome you to our NewsNation team. So thank you again for being here.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.